Hello geometry students. Today's learning target is to talk about the secant angle and how it is related to the arcs. So first let's draw a diagram. So if we draw a circle and put a point on the outside, and let's draw these two green secants. So if I call that angle A is called a secant angle. And the question becomes, how is it related to the two arcs that it intercepts? So there I highlighted one in blue, and I'm going to highlight this other one in black. I'll call the blue arc arc 1 and the black arc arc 2. Notice the blue arc is larger than arc 2. So let's see if we could find the pattern. The question becomes, how do you use the 140 and the 60 to get the 40? Or how do you use the 170 and the 50 to get the 60, and so on? If you play around with your calculator enough, some of you may realize if you take 170 and subtract 50, you get 120 degrees. And if you were to divide that by 2, you will get the 60 degrees. And that works all the time. If we look at the bottom example, if you subtract 50 and 100 and divide by 2, you'll get 25 degrees. In the bottom left corner, 150 minus 90, and you divide by 2, and if you're using your calculator, make sure you put parentheses, you'll get 60 over 2, which is 30. So looking at our class notes here, the secant angle is the big arc minus the small arc divided by 2. And for clarity, arc 1 is the big arc and arc 2 is the small arc. So if we look at some examples, to find angle M, we're going to take the big arc, subtract the little arc, and divide by 2. So 125 minus 49, divide by 2, angle M is 38 degrees. In problem number 3, again, big arc minus small arc, so 125 minus 45 over 2. If you're using your calculator, again, you want to use parentheses. And angle R is equal to 40 degrees. In the next two problems, I'm going to use some algebra. So I'm going to call this arc X, and that's the big arc. So I'll say big arc minus small arc divide by 2 is equal to the angle. I'll put this over 1 and cross multiply. When I do that, I get 82 is x minus 61. I'll add 61 to both sides. So 82 plus 61, the arc is 143 degrees. In problem number 5, again, I'm going to call the little arc X. And remember, it's always big arc minus small arc. So big arc, 139 minus small arc, divide by 2 is equal to 40. We'll put that over 1 and we'll cross multiply. So 139 minus x is equal to 80. I'll subtract 139 from both sides. Doing that, negative x is equal to negative 59. So when you divide by negative 1, the little arc is 59 degrees. The next two examples will involve some algebra. So again, the main relationship is the big arc minus the small arc is equal to the angle. So for this particular problem, I'll say 129 minus, now make sure you use parentheses here, 9x minus 3 divide by 2 is equal to 2x plus 14. Now make sure you distribute, so 129 minus 9x plus 3 over 2 is 2x plus 14. I'm going to combine the 129 and 3. So 129 plus 3 is 132 minus 9x over 2 is 2x plus 14. I'll put this over 1 and cross multiply. So I'm running out of room, so I'm going to do this over here on the left. So 132 minus 9x is equal to 2 parentheses 2x plus 14. Again, we need to distribute. So 4x plus 28 is 132 minus 9x. I'll add 9x to both sides. 132 is 13x plus 28. Subtract 28 from both sides. 132 take away 28. This is a lot of algebra steps. So 104 is 13x. And divide by 13. And we will get x is equal to 8. Now I wanted angle, if I look at the problem, KMA. So to find angle KMA, I'll plug 8 in for x. So 2 times 8 plus 14 gives me the final answer to be 30 degrees. If you want to pause and try problem number 7, please do so. So for problem number 7, we're going to again do the big arc in blue. So 26x plus 4 minus the little arc, 13x minus 4. We're going to divide that by 2, and that should be equal to the angle. Again, make sure you distribute this negative. That's the most common mistake. So 26x plus 4 minus 13x plus 4 over 2 is 30. Combining like terms, if you take the 26x minus the 13x, you have 13x. When you add the 4's, you get 8. Divide by 2, that's 30. We'll put that over 1 and cross multiply. So 13x plus 8 is 60. Take away 8. 13x is equal to 52. Divide by 13. And we'll get x is 4. Now for this problem I wanted TF. So TF is the blue arc. So the measure of TF is 26 times 4 plus 4. And doing the math on that, we get 180 degrees for our final answer.